Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. I'm glad to be back. And I'm also glad that we got a free Mustang and a Assetto Corsa Competizione. So that's kind of the goal for today. It's going to be really short, probably just an hour or so. Just put some time in Assetto Corsa and just get back to live streaming. As something I do. I frankly am going to be racing and iRacing more. I don't know if I'll be doing that live, but the Mustang being new is something fun to do. And I don't know, maybe you can have some knowledge going into Assetto Corsa next time you play if you want to drive the Mustang. I do seem to have a problem. I reset my desktop so that all the resolutions are good. So I guess what that means now is I gotta look for Competizione here. Watch this. Well, you can't see the screen. We got Competizione from another monitor. And then I have a button to launch Pit House. So we'll just do that. But while we're waiting, I don't know. Let's see, is there anyone in chat? I don't think there is. That would be a negative. Excuse me. Yeah. So, the Mustang, I'm excited for it. I wonder if it's going to be like the BMW. When I first got started, I was really into the BMW. And as of late, I've been into the McLaren. I looked up a setup for it, and then I've been using that ever since. So, hey, that's fine. In theory, should be all right. Setting up the wheel. I'm really excited about streaming more though because I have SteelSeries GG open, so I actually have control of everything. Got all my dials and I'm wireless, and the setup is just coming together. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in this seat, more time than my cat. This is her like second home. All right, Assetto Corsa. Do you want to load? Any day now? Any day at all. So what can... There it goes. What can I do with audio? I did have Epidemic pulled up. So theoretically, I can like throw on... Wow, that's loud. That, and now we have music, so that's cool. And I can listen in on the stream volume, the stream music, so I can be like, that's too loud. Oh, it's too loud, too quiet, too quiet, too loud. Assetto Corsa is still thinking. Let's find other music. What is this? In and Out of Love. Parentheses. Tiger. Blood. Jewel. Remix. In. Oh, I already read that. Alright, let's. I don't mind this music. Sound like I'm going to Home Depot. I'm gonna build a shed. .9:53 is my time. I heard, by the way, that there is, in fact, Aurora Borealis today. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Aurora Borealis, very exciting. Also, I still don't have YouTube chat open, so doesn't matter. 0 chat rate, perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Let's swap. Let's jump over here. I think this looks pretty good. I do think there's a fair bit of lag, so I have to figure that out. So yeah, that's kind of the reality we have to live in. So my understanding is the Mustang should just be here. There it is. All right. So this is kind of like the lame launch livery, design, colors, whatever you want to call it. Wow, everyone's name is Chris. No, there's just two Christophers. Dennis Olson. Ah, Proton. Ah, yes, the gold one. I've got multiple. You can't see their faces. They don't matter. I mean, they do. Respectfully, they don't, though. Let's add. Why did I do that? I guess I get to. That's why I did it. I get to modify the car. Let's make it look blue. This has got to be blue. That's the way I roll. Let's be Armenian. Just other. Yeah. So let's. Where's blue? That's a little too blue. Seeing past the steering wheels. First world problem. There we go. I like that. Let's get rid of the red. Let's make the red like. I don't know, man. Dark blue. And then metallic. Ooh. I like that. No complaints. I didn't hear any complaints at all from anyone. Complaints? No complaints. Perfect. I think that looks good. There's other words I could use, but I think it looks good. And then the base for the wheels is gonna have to be white. Well, white-ish. There we go. I'm happy with that. Zimbabwe, USA. That's us. I even have a flag. Not this one, that one. Duh. Car number 17. Team name RMR. Ron Mraz Racing. That's me. Alright, save. Custom car save. Yep. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. And then for the quick race, what do we want? I always set it to GT3. I know you can switch it up. Aggressiveness, they're fairly aggressive in this. At 87, they start to like kind of shove you when it doesn't really make sense. The problem is like 80 to 100 is really kind of a lot. So with aggressiveness, we'll do 85. 80 is the, yeah, so like with opponent skill, 80 is the weakest, 100 is the strongest. So let's just do 90. And then let's put up to a 15-minute race. And then as long as I don't get like taken out and continue to die every first lap, then I'll be happy. I was recording the whole time. Am I choppy? Alright, let me click a button on my camera real quick. I'll be right back. We're good. Okay, so anyways, opponent count, I set it to 24, and I guess that's good enough. Opponent skill is set to halfway. Time multiplier is at 48. So that's as high as you can set it. Sunsets are very cool. Plus you gotta turn on your headlights and everything. And we're starting at 5 p.m. So 15-minute race, we should see some sunset. And I believe group position is set to random. And then, yeah, I don't want to race in the rain. So we'll just leave that clear. Wow, I like this song. And then let's not do Coda. Although I do love it. Watkins Glen, that's good racing. Very swoopy, as you can tell by looking at the map. Mount Panorama. Mount Panorama. The squiggly bit, you will tend to die eventually. So I don't want to do that. Suzuka, I'm fairly good at. I don't know if there's a race. Olton? I'm glad they have Olton. I think Olton with the Mustang will be a good test. Seems like to me it will. There's also the Nürburgring. So maybe we finish with a hot lap around the Nürburgring. Personal best around here is about 4.5 seconds off the pace. So, oh well. We will see where we end up. Steering ratios should be set. Yes. I feel like I should be flying a F-18, F-16. At least with that part there. Very Top Gun. Very something. Where is my mouse? What is my mouse? I will mention this and then we will race. I was on Twitter and I came across a thread of Dave Cam. May or may not know him. You should go subscribe. He's very good at what he does. He was asking about gloves. If anyone's curious here, these are Fast Goose. There was one guy, he replied to me and he said he has like 3 pairs and he cycles through them. I wouldn't want that. I would want a pair that you can just have and make work. But figured I'd mention that. I'm not happy with them. So if there's a sponsor watching. On that note, I'll add that I need a load cell pedal, I need a formula steering wheel, and probably better gloves. Other than that, I got a mini stream deck for my little turn signal. So yeah, we're good to go. Let me just make the music stop and then we will be racing. It sounded like Pokemon. Nah, that sounded like the end, or yeah, sounded like the end of Pokemon, like the intro. Maybe I can flash it on screen if this is a highlight video. I don't know. Game set to. What are we doing? All right. I think we're good to go. Sorry, just had to check 1 or 2 things. I will pull up chat in case a beautiful viewer like yourself in the present tunes in. Otherwise, Mr. Future Person, Mrs. Future Person, just skip ahead, I don't know, 30 seconds. I just gotta pull up the stream real quick. All right. We are ready to roll. So let's remember where we're at. We are at Olton Park, the big banner right there. It says it. I like the gauge. I don't like where it's set at, so we'll just kind of do that real quick. Video. It's fine. I know where the menu's at when we start, so I'll just hit start race. There we go. I almost need my steering wheel tilted up more. What information am I cutting off there? Traction control and ABS. Maybe I can zoom in a bit. This is very stupid. I'm surprised that I had this issue. Or am having this issue. Let's bring it a little closer. And then we'll, I just need to be able to see. I don't really care about tire pressure. I just need gears, traction control, and ABS, which is always set to 6. So like right there, that's probably good. Let's try it. Exit. Drive.
Stay double 5.
Very nice Ford. Sounds like a Ford. Oh my lord, it's laggy. We're not doing this again. Options, video. How many things do I have open? That's definitely it. What do I close? Close you. Close you. And close you. Yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll change a couple things. We're on mid. Triple screen, frame rate limit. Sure, we'll turn that on. VSync, yep. Full screen. That should be good. Foliage, effects. All right. Yeah, so I do have some PC parts I've considered doing, sorry about that, wow, that is... what a... That looks hilarious. That is hilarious in the wrong sense. Let's just quit. Don't want to break my wrist, so I'll take my hand off there. All right. Hopes and dreams crushed immediately. Let's get that music going. Wow, that stream is behind. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off alert boxes and all this other stuff. So that way I can kind of actually like, I don't know, maybe that's it. Just putzing around. Ultra performance. That's what I like to hear. Oh, I either get FSR or DLSS. Dynamic. I'm thinking of DSR, Dynamic Super Resolution. Let's enable that, go with Ultra Performance, leave that at 0, don't care. Effects, low. I should really look up what... Let's turn this down. Oh, I'm turning it up. Yeah, we need a very minimum, I don't know, 3 in front, 3 behind you. Cool, I just set it to 10. Seems reasonable. We're just trying to make it through the stream. I just want to test the Mustang. Alright. And let's lower the opponents. That's gallery. Ain't single player. Alright, quick race. Opponent count. $19. I'm assuming that should be better. I hope. Let's go. Let's go. It's Mario. Do I have a frame rate counter? That's what I need. I'm number uno? That's fun. Alright. More acceptable. Let's get the show on the road. Maybe I should minimize a few things. Maybe that's better. I don't know. We'll close chat on Twitch. I don't even know why it's open. Yeah. We look good. I'm just testing motion. Stop selecting things. There we go. Okay.
Going double file.
I don't know. We'll see. I like the traction control menu map thing. ABS. And it's gonna be choppy. I'll see if it gets smoother as we pull away. I have a feeling it won't. Wow, that looks so smeary. Oh, it looks disgusting. It looks so bad.
Green light, go, go, go.
Yeah, it's not playable. Whiskey. Alright, 1 minute, guys. You're crazy. My cat's crazy. Alright, I have my fan going at 1. The problem is definitely just the load on the computer. So let me steal a minute. Unfortunately for anyone who is viewing, although I don't think there's anyone. I could be wrong. There is not. Close that tab. Minimize you again. I think we're good. I'm going to close Sonar for now. It's definitely Streamlabs stealing all my resources, so... Oh, well. Yeah. Options, video. Let's go to very low. Restart, confirm. Forgive me, everyone, if it sounds terrible. I closed my audio software. Based on the foliage, the trees, I do think it does look better already.
Going double file.
There is a little bit of lag I'm looking at. The best so far, though. So I'm gonna roll with it. I need to get that streaming PC set up pretty badly. We might be okay once we're rolling, though. As the field spreads out, I can see them disappearing in the distance. It really... Turn my ABS traction control down 1 or 2.
Green light, go, go, go.
Away we go, yet a better launch.
Car on the right. right.
shove me. I don't have any frame rate. Just on the right. This is damn near unplayable.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Undrivable, I should say. We're in a simulator. So, Mustang-wise, I should have done some warm-up.
Clear on the right.
It is reminiscent of the BMW, although this is too choppy. I'll have to do a time trial session so that it's actually smooth, because right now it's very... I don't know where my braking markers are, where I should be braking in the car. And just generally the handling, because it's choppy. Like I went way too wide there. Gotta add to the list of things that I need. Is a display. I need a display that's, well, frankly, I need parts for this computer that would maintain the frame rate that I want. Okay, so also so far with the Mustang, I don't feel like I'm in super high gears. This is Alton Park though. That's a little better. Ah! It is a Mustang. What's funny is in a Miata around this, I'm pretty sure you can lift to third or fourth around that same spot. Also really fighting the car. Turn there. No, it's an off track. Wrong game, sorry. It's a bad off track.
Clear on the left.
The Mustang could definitely bite you in the butt, in the arse if you're from Ireland. Ah, not enough brake. Definitely not keeping the position I had in the beginning. I don't remember what it was. It does turn nicely. I feel like, I don't know, this is kind of out of my ass here, but I feel like it's better. Oh, just pushed out with that. Oh no!
Got some light damage on the front.
Oh.
We have to repair the car.
Oops. Very well then. So yeah, the Mustang. Let's time trial it. Let's actually feel the car out. Because evidently I can't seem to run a race. Did we get anyone chat? Nope, we're still stuck at 004. That's concurrent, the chat rate in views, by the way. I understand. It's the first stream back. I will only be doing this for an hour, like I said, so maybe instead of a quick race, I did say I would do this. We do a hot lap, and we go to the Nürburgring, because who doesn't love that? And then, since I'm all by myself, 808 006, that sixth is a thousandth of a second. That's the record, at least for GT3 series, whatever. I got about 20 minutes, so maybe 2 laps I'm going to put in, and then I'm going to be signing off. So if you do like what you're watching, please let me know in the comments to go live randomly and just do whatever I want. And then you guys can tune in hang out, kill some time, and some tires. I got my fan going, so I'm very chill in the literal sense of things. All right.
Green light. Go, go, go.
ABS. We'll only settle that to 5 just because I feel like 4 or 3 around here is a quick and easy way to hurt yourself. All right, let's do some Mustang tests. All right, let's signal left. Going that way now. Signal right. Flash high beams. Because my high beams don't work. Very cool. It is a little laggy. So for those who are uninitiated here, the first part is Grand Prix section. I'm not sure which you would call the Nordschleife, but it basically connects to the ring, and the ring is what everyone knows. Yeah, this is kind of scrapped. I do want to try the Mustang though. I don't know why, but I feel like the steering is heavier. Maybe it's the way it grips in the corners. This is just the setup that kind of just came with the car. I didn't really change anything, obviously. You would have seen that. Alright, can we go up the hill? Probably could have if we just powered out of it properly and turned properly. I think I'm dealing with like... I don't know, I need a frame counter, like I was saying. I have, I don't know if I'm crazy for this, but I was cheap. Instead of getting the Elgato stuff, I got NZXT's Cam Link 60K. It's not 60K. Maybe it's called Cam Link. But basically, it is cheap because it's NZXT, and sometimes it tears, and I wonder like if left and right I have tearing because it's just a cheap product. Also, it's okay. It's okay. Very drivable still. No punctures. This is wow. It looks. It looks so much smoother on the stream. That's crazy. Maybe I'll record this. Should make a video about the NZXT though, and what I'll probably end up doing if I do that is just buy the Elgato, see if my problems are going to do, and then I'll make the video. Yeah, it looks decently smoother on that end. The software for the NZXT is stupid too. There's really no point in software. So yeah, the Mustang. I want to say similar to the BMW. I kind of like it. I still think the McLaren feels light. The Ferrari, I need more time in. I do have a decent amount of time in McLaren, and then I've tried to spend more time in the Ferrari. You can only switch up so much though, because at some point you're actually just going to be like confusing your brain about what the car feels like, or what it's supposed to feel like. That was way too deep. It definitely feels heavy and fat. And you know, I don't think my tires, they're not cold, but they're also not you know, we're only what, half a lap in at best. We're not half a lap in. I'm not the fastest driver in the world. My impulse is to stay in higher gear than I'm comfortable. I'm not comfortable at all with this car, and I have not paid attention to what it revs to. I feel like I know where I'm going all right with the Nürburgring. I bought it in iRacing. Can't drive there yet with rookies, right? But I'm working on that, and that's what more videos are going to be. Is I do like how the Mustang hooks up. It feels good. I'm going to have to drive the BMW next. It's really my gut instinct, closest thing. There might be some, I don't think I need to do that. There might be like a Jaguar. Dude, that right always fakes me out. Oh, I went way too. Oh, we're drifting. It does feel very good. That's my biggest. What do I not like about it? I guess first of all, let me think real quick. I gotta remember where I'm going. Oh, this is disgusting. What am I doing? Oh, I can't see over the hood. Yeah, so the oval gauge cluster, that's cute. I should not be like second through first through this. I should be in like second. This is the right. Oh no, it's still drivable. We're fine. We're fine. Oh my God, it looks so much smoother. I just look like a shitty driver. I don't think I'm putting a full lap down, not successfully. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, so gauge cluster quirky. What else can I say, really? It hooks up nicely with the default setup. The back can get away from you easier. Let's... Keeping that in mind, let's go to the BMW. Was it him? No, it was the other one. M4. You're not it. Alright, well. I don't know where the BMW that I chose before is. Oh. Stick with the Mustang, huh? Maybe not that big map. I don't know. I do like Zandvoort, so I did take my Focus ST to Zandvoort, and it got a I want to say a 208. So should be a lot faster, but we're gonna try this to put like a good lap down and see how we can improve at a shorter track. Nürburgring was a fun idea. I just don't, unfortunately, think I can stream that. So, yeah, kind of dealing with that reality. All right. Yep. It's really just Streamlabs stealing all my resources. So let's put some laps in.
Light. Go, go, go.
Yeah, I'll just try not to complain because it does look better on your end. So just shut up and put a lap together. Feel like it revs that high. It's also got a very pointy front end. It tries to get away from me a little. That's what I mean by pointy front end. Man, to drive this car in real life, it's got to have some fun amount of torque. It is probably, I could have done better there. Done better in a lot of places. It's probably pretty torquey from the sound of it. I don't know. I'm still thinking. Almost flat out. We should be able to go flat out the next lap here. What was that? Out to lap 141. I will say it's very clear when you have no grip. When it locks up, it feels good. You just have to be careful about keeping it pointed forward. Ooh, I do like that. Man, I love this track. Zandvoort is great, although I think I'm saying it wrong. Ah, not first. No, there goes all my time. Man. Turn, go, 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 go. Didn't quite lose it as much there, trying to go a little bit wider. I'm making my time back slowly, I'll take it. And then this is a fun turn to try to judge. And try to feel your way out of. Seemed to work. Then yeah, usually you can carry that a little better. See what I mean by pointy? It just doesn't want to. My impulse is to go a little wider to correct, but I can't do that because I'll die.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Let me validate it.
Aww, but I saved it. At least I got fastest. I was only faster by like half a second. I do like the oval. The oval is very funny. Very funny. Alright. I know there's an ad going. So, YouTube Premium people, thank you. We have traction control and all this off. Let's see how quickly I die. We got about 32 seconds. Ooh, the way it feels it. The way it locks up. Not locks up, but the way the tire is speaking to me. We want ABS. Yeah, that. You gotta be careful in that first gear. It's got torque machine. Oh.
Time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
I am driving a Mustang. That's pretty typical. Let's forget that never happened. That's what happens when you turn traction control off, though. Here's the deal, partners. Whoever's watching, future employer, friend, channel member, whoever's watching, let's set our traction control and ABS to reasonable numbers yet again, and throw in 1 or 2 more good laps, and then I'm gonna go look at Aurora Borealis. I hope you do too. If you're well, if you're not tuned in, then you won't. That's happening tonight. No, we're not having that. We ain't having that. Yeah, I need a streaming PC. I just need I have the graphics card. I guess I need theoretically a CPU and some memory. I need a power supply for sure. I don't have another power supply, so I'm gonna work on getting one of those and then testing another setup to where Streamlabs is completely separate because it seems to hog so much. I feel like the Mustang is, you gotta do things like slower but faster. And be a little more pointed about where you want the car to go, I guess. See? It just gets away from you. Be a fun car to get good at. And that traction game. And I'm at 4 for ABS and TC. Oh, there goes that lap.
Lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
I kind of see lag on that screen too. I have a gut feeling I'm not going to do better than 140. I also don't remember what the red curve bad. I don't recall what the actual lap record was. Alright, I'm gonna shut up this lap. First gear goes to 80. What? I shifted. Give me my shift back. All right, I can't be that crazy. What was my best time? 147. 147. Also, you know, if you're watching this in the future, please let me know if it's actually as choppy as I'm talking about, because I feel like I'm going crazy. Let's do a lap in the McLaren just to see what that feels like, because that should feel good. That should feel like home. We got the 720S GT3 Evo. I don't know why it's ugly. Add. Where's... There it is. There we go. There's the good old blue I'm used to. All right. Yeah, so personal best is 138.2, which is still really slow. But let's see if we can get close to that 138. And then that will be today's live stream. If I can't hit 140, then I'll start driving the Mustang instead of the McLaren. Oh, but the McLaren though. Already up the pace. That could be, to be fair, because of POV and me being used to that. The steering doesn't feel as heavy. It feels more throwable. And the gears, look, I'm used to this car, but it just feels better. Now, I did start in BMW, so that's why I kept comparing it to that. But it just feels planted. It doesn't feel like a pointy front end. This is probably going to be a good lap. Getting back into powers, I'm more used to it. It can be a little more ballsy. The Mustang just tells you no, and then it sends you to hell. I could definitely do better on releasing the brakes. Don't invalidate, thank you. I like it. I mean, it just feels like home. That's why there's a flag. Let's go. That's gonna be better. It's gotta be. You have to check on that. Don't invalidate, you bastard. See if it's any better though. Push, push. Box. I don't want to hear those words. Ooh. Went wide on that, which was good. Felt good. I was a little bit late turning. My time again. Crazy that I've had, and I'm still back on it better. I think, even though I've thrown it away. Watch, I'm gonna throw it away here. Yep. I think it's safe to say, okay, I get it, that the McLaren, for me, might have the Mustang beat. The Mustang does feel good. Steering feels heavier. The car's rear end is definitely more loose. And the front end is like, I don't know. Look, I saw a YouTube video once where they said like Max Verstappen can drive very pointy cars. So maybe Max would like the Mustang in the sense that he could drive it better than a lot of other people because I can't drive quite a pointy car, quite as a pointy car. Seems like a reasonable take to me. I think BMW guys, anyone driving really a front-engined car in this game already could make an easy switch. And then also the handling feels really good. So would be interested to compare it to the BMW, but I don't have time for that today. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to be driving the Mustang as my main because they both did a 140 on the first try. I think the McLaren was probably for sure first try. BMW being BMW. What the hell? The Mustang. The Mustang is first try as well. Second try. I think it was second try. But big but. That does not mean that I will. I don't know why I'm talking so slow. I feel like I'm in the office now. Yeah, that was really good. The McLaren, I prefer it if you can't tell based on those last 2 laps. Ford versus Ferrari. The Ford is definitely interesting, and I will be returning to it. I think it's very easy to hop into and get the idea of what the car wants you to do because, yeah, it's just crazy front end. So really think about your steering and your throttle and brakes because you steer with those pedals. A lot of people who are new might not realize that. I don't know. Anyways, you steer with your pedals, and you definitely need to think a little harder with the Mustang. Very loose front end felt like, and a rear end that will slip out. More so than the McLaren. If you try to get into the gas early. I think that's about all that I really have to note for the Mustang. And yeah. I love Zandvoort. I gotta get a tattoo of that, I guess. You know, I already got Circuit of the Americas. It's been a fun time. It's only been an hour, but I'm glad to be back streaming. If you haven't seen my most recent video, which is the Miata at Lime Rock Park, go check that out. Interesting race there. And if you want to watch actual racing, like good racing, check out my iRacing videos. I got 2 of those so far, and there will be more. Yeah, that's gonna have to do it for this live stream. I love you. I'll see you later. And go ahead and subscribe and like and share with the friends, especially iRacing. If you like iRacing, please share that. Anyways, like I said, see you later. Goodbye.